Laura and Jeff have prepared vows for each other, and we'll read them now, with Jeff going first.
So I want to tell a story about an experience that changed our lives forever, and also stood out as an example of many qualities that I love about you. Our adoption of Kessa. When we were discussing moving in together, we also talked about getting a dog. I had always had dogs, but you never did. But that didn't stop you from wholeheartedly jumping in with me. As we were discussing breeds and looking around, I mentioned an old school project that I did that involved the Alaskan Cleat Guy. And I remember how excited you got when we looked them up, imagining a little mini husky bouncing around our house. We went to a dog breed informational show to learn more about other dogs, but kept coming back to the Cleat Guys. So you took the initiative to email some breeders, asking about adult dogs available for rehome to avoid puppy shenanigans with your first dog, which I loved because it was very logical of you. And you heard back super quickly. So we went on a little doggy date, taking her for a walk, and eventually getting to spend a long weekend with her. I remember how excited you were to play with the dog, running around on the fields, and the drive you had to make sure that the house was really comfy for her so that she would really like us. And the love you showed during that weekend to that dog. But most of all, I remember how right and comfortable it all felt. You, me, and Kessa together. And the rest was history. We went from living apart dogless to sharing a house with a 6-year-old pup in just a couple months. And this experience showed many of the things I love about you. You have a great amount of excitement when picking up new things that's really infectious. From making Shutterfly albums for your family, to convincing me to play tennis so you can improve from your lessons. You're driven, knowing what you want, and executing on a plan to get there. You made many of the wedding crafts here today, including painting the cornhole sets, learning as you went with little experience from the start. I'm constantly amazed at the ease with which you can accomplish many difficult tasks in unison. You're the captain of our Frisbee team, you played professional Frisbee, and you got a promotion all while wedding planning over the last few months. And you made it look super easy. You're a kind, loving, and devoted person to everyone around you. Nothing shows us better than the eagerness with which you clean out Kiwi's puppy eye boogers so she can look pretty for everyone else to see. But most of all, I love how comfortable I feel around you, your ups and downs, excitement and sadness. I know you're always there for me, and I'm always there for you.
All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
So, I vow to support you always, in good times and bad, in new endeavors or in comforts. I vow to be excited for everything you are excited for. I vow to try and make you laugh, even when you're sad. I vow to never stop improving for you or pushing you to strive for what you want. But most of all, I vow to always love you for who you are.
Our first conversation took place 6 years ago next week. I sat down in an empty seat during our new Frisbee team's first meeting, and you happened to be there at my side. I don't remember everything that we talked about, but I remember that the conversation felt so easy and personal, even though we had just met. We bonded over our broken collarbones, and both left the meeting feeling giddy with excitement for the upcoming summer. While we have grown immensely over the past 6 years, moving into a home together, traveling the world together, raising a puppy together, and surviving the heartbreak of loss together, I still think that first meeting in a lot of ways illustrates why I look forward to spending the rest of my life with you. There is no one on this earth I would rather talk to than you, about just about anything. When I talk to you, I know that you will truly listen to me. I know that you will use that incredible analytical brain of yours to offer up smart and interesting opinions that push me to think deeper. I know that maybe 8 or 9 times out of 10, you will agree with me, because we're so darn similar in how we approach life. What brings us joy and what is important to us. Okay, slowly. But most of all, I know that you will support me, even if I'm wrong, even if I'm being silly, or if I'm being overly emotional or overly critical. I know that you understand me at my core. You understand my flaws and failings, and you keep loving me anyways. Oh, this is hard. Even as we both grow and change, I know that you will never stop putting in the work to keep understanding me. And so I vow to do the same for you. I vow to always listen to what you have to say, even when I think I already know it all. I vow to push you to think about things deeper or from a bigger, different perspective, to grow and to learn, to never settle, and to dream big. I vow to support you, even when I don't agree with your decisions, because I trust in you and know that you're always trying to do what is best and right. I vow to always seek to understand you, to put in the effort to grow as you grow and change as you change. As I stand here saying all of this to you, I'm filled with nerves. Nerves that I'm not saying the best words to summarize my feelings. Nerves that I'll stumble, stutter, or cry in the middle of my speech. Nerves about speaking so openly in front of so many people. But there's not a single nerve in my body about you. Thinking about spending the rest of my life with you puts me at ease. I can't wait to have a million conversations with you throughout our many years to come. So let's get to it.
And by the power vested in me by the state of Washington, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss. Woo!
Let's be frisbees, we'll fly through the air without a care. Land in the trees, I'll follow you there. Oh, let's be blankets, we'll never be cold. So I'm told, your warmth is endless, embroidered with gold. Let's be paintings, we'll sleep on the wall, but we won't fall. Our pictures engaging the colors of all. Let's be apple pie, our sweetness in the crust, the taste of trust. You and I, a recipe of just